Hello and good morning, students. Today I shall explain you all a beautiful poem. Let's start. Children's Party. This is a beautiful and funny poem written by Ogden Nash. In this poem, the host, that is the poet, wants to escape the little children. See the first stanza. May I join you in the doghouse, Rover? I wish to retire till the party is over. Since 3 o'clock, I have done my best to entertain each tiny guest. In the first stanza, the poet asks his dog, Rover, to let him join in the doghouse. He wants to escape from the party till it is over. The poet was entertaining the tiny guest, that is, children, in the party since 3 o'clock. Now, see the second stanza. My conscience now I have left behind me, and if they want me, let them find me. I blew their bubbles, I sailed their boats, I kept them from each other's throats. I told them tales of magic lands, I took them out to wash their hands. I sorted their rubbers and tied their laces, I wiped their noses and dried their faces. In the second stanza, the poet tells us about how he entertained those tiny guests. He blew their bubbles, sailed boats, stopped them from fighting, told tales of magic lands, washed their hands, sorted their rubbers, and tied their laces, wiped their noses, and dried their faces. Similarly, he did many things to entertain them. Now see the next stanza. Twixt tiny tots and Hottentots, I have earned repose to heal the ravages of these angelic looking savages. Oh, progeny playing by itself is a lonely little elf, but progeny in roistering batches would drive St. Francis from here to Natchez. In this stanza, the poets say that there are many similarities between the children and the Hottentots, the wild tribe of America. He wants to have some rest from those tiny tots who have destroyed many things. They look like angels but are violent creatures. He also says that when they play by themselves or alone, they seem like loving creatures. But when they are in group, they can even drive St. Francis, that is, scent of patience. Okay, now the next stanza. Shunned are the games a parent proposes. They prefer to squirt each other with hoses. Their playmates are their natural foemen, and they like to poke each other's abdomen. Their joy needs another ooze to cushion it. In this stanza, the poet describes how the children were playing in the party. He says that those games which are ignored by the parents are played more by the host. They poke each other's abdomen. They feel happy in disturbing other. Now see the next stanza. Say a puddle and someone littler to push in it. They observe with glee the ballistic results of ice cream with spoons for catapults, and inform the assembly with tears and glares that everyone's presents are better than theirs. They observe kindly and angrily to let the crowd know that other presents are much better than the tiny tots. At last, oh, little women and little men, some day I hope to love you again, but not till after the party is over, so give me the key to the doghouse, Rover. At last, the poet begs for the key of doghouse from Rover and says the tiny tots that he shall love them again when the party is over. Thus, in nutshell, the poet does a lot of things to entertain his tiny guests, but he gets frustrated by them and wants to escape from the party and join the doghouse. This is it. Thank you.